You've been doing fucking great on the Full Send podcast.
You've
been on the game. Or you were on the game. Then Mark Cuban. How did that come about? I don't know how much you can talk about it or the whole situation, but I thought you've been fucking great on it.
I love it. I mean, I think it was just a natural thing. Like I'd always talk to them. I was like, yo, this is, for me, the content that I do, Raw Talk, my podcast is the most enjoyable stuff. And I've told you guys this, even we're coming up the fucking elevator. It's like no cameras. That's really how I feel.
Yeah.
And I think just because it feels natural to me, because this is the kind of person that I've been my whole life, probably sometimes in some cases maybe talk a lot, maybe a little bit long-winded, but it works in this format.
Yeah.
And when it came to them, it was like I knew that they were dealing with like the hosting stuff and having to like get the right host. And I don't know so many details about like what was happening like with Bob and all that. But I mean, it obviously, I filmed videos with them for like years that it made sense if I can come in and help make that like a better thing or help make it run efficiently, then of course.
Is it just going with the flow right now, or is it like, hey, we're doing another one today? Are you flying in, coming in? Is it just going with the flow kind of right now?
Yeah, no, so we got one tomorrow. Nice. I think the boys were all doing it. Steve's in his man cave with like Salim. They just text about it. And then I think next week we have like
just the boys group, just like the Full Send group.
Tomorrow.
Because usually they have a guest.
I'm sure like you could probably pull up. I don't know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd say it's a little more official now, like being a co-host.
Damn, fuck it. Yeah. Well, congrats. That's awesome.
No, I love it, and it's dope, man. Because like obviously they get like the biggest fucking guests.
Yeah.
It seems like the perfect timing too, because like Bob's a partier, Steiner's a partier, Kyle's a partier, and you come in with like a different perspective, like a more like rational type conversationist and shit.
Yeah, I mean, just for me, it's like it's crazy too, because I don't prepare anything ever before any podcast. Like
really,
even before we, even this, we're not like, hey, we're gonna. I asked you briefly what we might talk about.
Yeah, this is like literally 20 minutes short notice.
Yeah, but I don't prepare anything because like I think I like, and even when it's a guest, I will kind of like look at a little background, like okay, where was this person born and stuff, so I'm not saying stupid shit.
Which basketball team is Mark?
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, yeah, what basketball team you on? Because that'd be like, you're a fucking idiot. You're gonna disrespect the guest, right?
Why aren't you subscribed yet?
So beyond like the basic stuff that like what they're doing like currently, I don't really do too much digging to try to figure out what I want to answer or what I want to ask, because a lot of things I want to understand are just genuine things that like I would just want to understand about a person who would have success in any industry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I'll ask questions along the lines of like trying to figure out how they got there, what do they think about being there, who are they, what do they really care about, like that stuff. And then you kind of like the conversation kind of naturally flows around that kind of stuff back into what they do or what they care about or what they're working on. And I think that's just so much more valuable to me, because I genuinely want to know, because I feel like in my life the thing that I'm so like focused on is like just learning about other people, but also because I'm trying to learn about myself. So I ask questions that, based on what someone's success is, I kind of almost like try to identify, if I did this, what would I need to know? And like I would talk to you about, like if we're talking about fighting and shit, like the details of that have like affected you, and because like I would never know that unless I asked you, like how does it affect like your personal life and all that shit. It's obviously if I go in and I'm like, so you're a fighter, like you like fighting,
so you get bitches.
It's like it's to me it's corny, because to me it's like, duh, he's a fighter, he fucks people up. Do you like, how often do you train? 4 days a week? Is like, who gives a fuck?
Raw talk, baby.
Yeah, you want to know. It's like what makes you who you are, not just like, you're a billionaire Mark Cuban. It's like, how do you feel about it?
I think that's what I mean. I always, you do a really good job on all those podcasts. One other thing I want to talk about.
What's up, Sugar Squad? If you like this video, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and click down below to check out the full episode and subscribe to be a part of the journey.